How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I had another video scheduled for today, but I wanted to shoot a quick video because we are closing a massive sealed deal. This is going to be our biggest deal by far. We're going to be cashing out a ton of sealed product behind me. As you guys can see, it's all going to Tofu's Trading. They are a local shop in San Jose. They are always buying sealed singles, so shout out to Tofu's. They are always buying product because they stream online as well as they need to supply their store. As you guys all know, right now the market is red hot, so we're going to be cashing out some of our product and take some money off the table. We're gonna go ahead and break down everything that we're selling to them, and so you guys can see what this deal is for. The total is gonna be for over $18,000. I'm literally gonna drop it off to them right now at the shop. Let's go ahead and show you what we're selling to them. All right, the first item that we're gonna be selling them is the Pokemon Go exclusive ETBs. We have 13 of them. As you guys can see, they're still in their cases. And the very bottom, we also have a stack of Crown Zenith Pokemon Center ETBs. They're the exclusive ones. Got a pack of 4 of them. We also have 6 of the Sword and Shield Premium Collection. These are the really big black boxes that nobody really wanted. They do have some of the older Sword and Shield era booster packs. We're selling 6 of those. Moving on to 6 Brilliant Stars Pokemon Center ETBs. This is in a normal ETB case, so there are 10 of them. There's not the normal 4 that's usually sent to you by Pokemon Center. Followed by 10 Chilling Reign Pokemon Center ETBs. These are the error packs. These are the ones that if you purchase them from the Pokemon Center, they ended up sending you the blister pack for free. Followed by Fusion Strikes Pokemon Center ETBs. Once again, these are regular cases that have 10 of them, but when Pokemon Center sends you them by the case, they send it to you by 4. We have so many of them, we put them in boxes of 10. In this box, we have Scarlet Violet Pokemon Center, 6 of the Scarlet Violet Pokemon Center ETBs, and then 4 Paldea Evolve Pokemon Center ETBs. And then in this case, we have 10 of the Obsidian Flames Pokemon Center ETBs. And in the very bottom, we have Paradox Rift Pokemon Center ETBs. We have 5 sets of 2. And in the last box, we have Temporal Forces Pokemon Center ETBs. We have 5 of the Walking Wake and 4 of the Iron Leaves Pokemon Center ETBs in this. Alright, moving on to the last stack, we have 6 of the Crown Zenith Zacian figures in this box, followed by 3 more of the Zacian and 3 of the Zamazenta. To round it off, we have 6 of the Zamazenta figure box for Crown Zenith. Moving on to the last of the ETBs, we have some 151 ETBs. We actually have multiple cases of it. We have this case, and then in this case, we have some leftover of the regular ETBs. So it's going to be a total of 25 regular 151 ETBs. And in this box, we have 5 of the Pokemon Center ETBs, which have insanely shot up in price. And then in the very bottom, we have 10 of the Lost Origin Pokemon Center ETBs. This is a case of 10, not the normal 4 that they send you through Pokemon Center. And I know that a lot of people are going to think, that we scalped this product, but honestly, we've been sitting on this product for years. You don't understand that all of this we've been stockpiling and waiting for the market to go back up. We purchased all of these in our videos. You guys saw this, buy this at the shows. Nobody wanted them at the lowest. I remember people were selling their Fusion Strike Pokemon Center ETBs to us for 60 bucks. They were selling it to us for less than the price that they purchased it from the Pokemon Center. Yes, I did buy some of this from the Pokemon Center a long time ago, but there was plenty of it in stock. I was buying Last Origins Pokemon Center ETBs by the case for $65 each when nobody else wanted them. They had plenty in stock. I could buy 4 at a time and nobody wanted them. You could literally bring them to a show and nobody would buy a Lost Origins Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box back in the day for $65. You couldn't even sell it for 60 bucks. You couldn't sell it for the price without taxes. We live in California, so we get charged taxes. So I literally could have sold it for a loss, but nobody wanted it at that time. And that just goes to show that people don't want to take the risk unless they know it's going to make money. Honestly, that's not really how investing works. When you buy in for something really low and just hold for it to go back up because you believe it's going to go back up, that's where you make money. And a lot of people only want to buy in now because it's hot, but it's already too late. The prices are really too high. Why didn't you just buy it when it was much lower? You guys saw it in our videos. We used to sell ETBs, regular ETBs for $100, like the Scarlet Violet, Vivid Voltage, Lost Origin, Fusion Strike, and people were like skeptical. They're like, oh, Scarlet Violet's not a great set, and then they would just pass on it. And now those are the same exact people who are hitting us up asking, hey, do you have Scarlet Violet ETBs for sale $300? It's like, no, the price is not low anymore. Of course, the price is going to be higher. You didn't buy in when they were lower, and now you want them now that they're very expensive. It just doesn't work that way. Because I've held for so long, I get to reap the benefits of our investment. I bought those Scarlet Violet ETBs wholesale from one store. I remember it was the Fairfield show. You guys can look for it in the videos. I'll link it above. We bought literally a whole pallet. We literally bought a whole pallet of Scarlet Violet ETBs and I think it came out to $25 each. So I'm buying 4 for $100. I bought it wholesale, literally a whole pallet off of a store that didn't want it. They wanted it off the books. I'll even show you guys. I think it's in the thumbnail. That's how ironic it is. But that was years ago, and nobody wanted it up until this point now that the market is booming. But I bought those in for $25. As you guys know, the market's at $45 each. Even at a discount, if I sell it for $40 each, I'm making $15 per. And that's the exact same thing I did with all this product here. I bought all this when it was at the low, and now I am selling it while it's going up. Now, I know a lot of people might say like, well, why don't you just hold it for a lot longer? You can make more money. One of the things you guys don't understand is that when you're holding product, there's one, space concern. I mean, look at how much product this takes. If I were to buy and keep buying and then keep storing all this, where am I supposed to put all this? I'm not going to buy a storage unit. My house isn't super big, so where am I going to fit all of this? My wife would be living in a warehouse. She would kill me. Second of all is the prices are really high. How much more do I think it's going to go up? Of course, if I wait 4 or 5 years, it could go up more. But in the next year or two, it might not go up at all from where it is. I don't know. And the reality situation is you don't know either. But from what we purchased that, we are making money. So it just makes financial sense to sell it now while it's going up. Because I don't know what's going to do in 1-2 months. Hell, I don't even know what's going to do in 2-3 years. From what I know is that from what we purchased these prices at, we are definitely making money. So it makes sense to exit out and use those funds to buy into something else, whether it be more singles, more slabs, or more product that I think is undervalued right now. Like, let's say Scarlet Violet booster boxes. Those are relatively cheap right now. They're sitting about like $140, $150. There is possibly opportunity. Our thing is not to buy into hype. Our thing is to sell into hype. As a reseller, you need to know when to cash out sometimes. And yes, I am giving Tofus a significant discount. I can disclose they are buying at like 80% of market price. They're buying in bulk. I'm going to cut them a discount. That's what we do. You guys all know that. The more you buy, the more you save. And I'm willing to move a ton of product, a slight discount, in order to sell all of it at one time. It just makes sense. Happy customers are returning customers. And this isn't the first deal that they've done with us. You guys saw the last cash out for $12,000. For us, it's a numbers game. Does the math make sense? Is the math mathing? We bought it at a low price and we can exit at a relatively high price. So we're going to take the cash off the table and reinvest that money into something else that we think has more opportunity down the line. I don't know how much more money that these things can potentially earn in the same amount of time that I put the money into something else that I think is very undervalued at this time. A lot of people, they would hold on to this forever and then they would never cash out until they really needed the cash. But then it might not be the optimal time to sell it. The problem with people is that they'll always like to get greedy. They always want to get the most for their buck. And I understand that. But you have to understand, you can't always time the market. Just like stocks, you can't time the market. You can sell when it is optimal and you are making money and you're guaranteeing you're locking in profits. And that's what we're doing. That's all we're doing. We're going to move the money into something else that we think has more potential. But we're not trying to get greedy. As they say, you get greedy, you get punished. People are always trying to look to sell their stuff for 95%, 100%, 110% market. We're not like that. You guys should know that we're just making a little bit of money and continuing to move on. Churn that money, keep it rolling, stack those wins over time, and you'll be able to compound your wins. That's all we're doing. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to drop this off over to Tofus, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the quick short video. Don't worry, there'll be a show video coming out on Wednesday. I know we were a little bit far behind, but there's been some crazy amount of shows. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see all of you guys in the next video.